I don't think you can see the stars. It is so dark out. Okay. So I think I'm doing a continuation of the video I put up yesterday. Oh yeah. It's that time of year that starts with a V that I always say I'm going to do. And then I can never do it because every day, no. Okay. So here's the thing. I have a day off of work. And are you noticing radically different sort of outlook I have on the world when I'm not working? Yeah, it's a rough transition. I actually like my job. But it's been under an ungodly amount of stress due to not having workers, and what they're doing is they're bringing in people that are untrained. And the problem with that is because they're just starting. It's just as much like a stressful situation, and it's just as chaotic, except I'm not making the money I was making before because it's being split like by a third because we've got more people. And of course, they're not going to last because they never last. Ideally, about half of them would go. And then the other half that stayed would be on the ball and want to work. And then it would be less work, less stress, and I'd still make enough money that doesn't stress me out. I am not in any way, shape, or form in a bad way for money. It's just I'm not making as much as I was before. But I'm just as stressed out. It's really annoying. But today, I'm not working. Also, again, on the theme of yesterday, I'm sort of like glossing over this. Ooh, Christmassy. Actually, I don't know, maybe Poppy will go all the way. There is a crazy, crazy house, like half a mile down, that they have huge lights. I think I've been there before on this channel, because they're on top of a hill and they let cars see it from like a mile away, so it's great. And their house is great too. I like the lights. Yeah. Am I going to quit my job? I get that all the time. People that know how much stress I've been under this past year. Now, granted, a massive amount of the stress that I've been under is due to first my father dying and then having that stupid funeral. It triggered eating disorder behavior, which I keep getting back into, which is really annoying. Where'd the cat go? He's probably right beside me and I don't see him. I don't know. Maybe he forgot how to take a walk. Maybe he's frozen. I don't blame him. It's actually not that cold. It's been cold. See, look. See, everybody's got the same idea as me. Is do lights. Do something pretty and celebratory. Yeah. Will I get another job? I don't know. This might break me. If it continues to be as stressful as it is at the pay amount that I'm getting, and granted, this is a bad time of year. For what I do, you would think people would be like, ooh, let's be super appreciative of you. But they're more like, oh my God, I've got bills to pay. I'm going to give you less I'm going to give you as little as I can because I got to buy all this other stuff. It's like, oh my God. Like, part of my job, this time of year, we have like this charity drive thing. I can't tell you how many people are like, okay, would I rather pay $5 extra to the person who's, doing the work for me? Or would I rather put $1 in the charity tip? Okay, I'll do that. Let's not do a tip. Let's just do the charity. It's like, oh my God, are you serious? It's really annoying. So that's part of it. But I mean, I don't know. I realized yesterday. Seriously, I don't know where my cat went. Oh, there he is. He's checking out the lights too. Anyway, it's like I just really want to be appreciated. Which sounds like, oh, I'm begging on my channel, be nice to me. That's not what I mean. I mean in real life. That's what I'm missing. I think that's why I do the work that I do. Because like a million years ago, actually when I started this channel, I was working in payroll. And I would, pay people. And they kept wanting me to go over into collections. And it was like, it's more or less the same thing. Either you're paying out or you're getting money in it. It's like the same program. You're recording it in the exact same way. I hated collections because that was like giving people bad news. But payroll, even if somebody's calling freaking out about some terrible thing, it's like I had the solution and I fixed the problem for them and they were happy. And I got like massive amounts of thank yous constantly. And I think, obviously it's not the only thing, but I think that's what I miss. And I can get that a lot in my current job. People are absolutely thrilled when I'm finished with them. They're like, woo, save the day. So I get that like twice an hour minimum. Sometimes I get really grumpy, obnoxious people, but usually they're grumpy when I talk to them and then they're not grumpy when I'm done. That's a massive perk. So would I want to do another job? I don't know. I have this self-worth issue. Because of course I have avoidant personality disorder where I don't care what my education says or blah, blah, blah. I feel like I wouldn't ever get paid like a decent amount because I'm not worth it. So, all my skills, there are people in that tent. Crap, I have to shut up. There are people in that tent. What the fuck are there doing people in the tent at this time of night? Okay, I'm going to talk much quieter now. I'm sorry. Anyway, and I don't know where the cat is either. He's on somebody's yard. I'm going to go see these houses anyway. Maybe there really aren't people in that tent. They sure don't look like it. Why? Maybe it's not even a tent. It's not even a tent. It's a camper that is reflecting. I'm losing it. Anyway, yeah. So, just like any other abusive relationship, a person with avoidant personality disorder is not going to leave unless they're forced to. Let's see how I left my other jobs. Left a job when I moved to Philadelphia to go to graduate school. Left a job when I moved from Philadelphia to Maine. Left a job when I was accepted into college. Left a job. Why, what else would I leave a job? Oh, I got terminated because the job was combined with the second job, which the reason why my job was combined with the second job was because I was doing my job that had been two other people's work, and I was doing it and completing it in less than full-time hours. So they thought, oh, well, we can combine it with another job, even though they know for a fact that I was doing work that previously two people had to do. And when they combined it with this other job, I was like, oh, thank God that you're letting me go, because I would absolutely hate the type of interaction that I would have to do on a regular basis for the other job that they added in with this one. And I think they did it on purpose to get rid of me without me having to fight and even trying. They knew I wouldn't. And this was, I had the diagnosis, but they didn't know it. There's the cat. Good boy. Let me tell you, when it starts getting super freezing, I will not be going up this far, even though this is as far as we're supposed to go up to that light. Anyway, yeah. But give me a day off of my job currently when I'm away from that stress, and I bounce right back. And there are people that are like, clinicians. I know somebody else. They're like, we suspect that you have bipolar based on this change. And it's like, okay, wait a minute. Bipolar happens randomly. There is not a very clear as a bell cause for the change. If there is, that's not bipolar, that's environmental. Yes, I'm stressed by my job. I'm always stressed by my job. I'm always stressed by every kind of job. This one is a lot better than being in a cubicle. Cubicle made me suicidal literally every day. So I can't work in an office. I can't work in a type of environment where I have to interact with the exact same people all the time. I need different people. And I know I have a different type of avoidant personality disorder. Mine is that I can't trust people who I interact with on a regular basis. Oh my God, we walked all the way down here and they don't have their lights on. It's at the end of the street, and you would see them if they were on. Man, they've already got them turned off. Oh well, come on, Pops, let's go back. There's Poppy. Oh, also, I really want to do this. I'm sure I look like a nightmare. It's the middle of the night. I got new glasses. You can't see them, but I did get new glasses. Because 2 trips ago, just as I was going across the country for a week, the night before, my glasses broke. So the first thing I had to do when I got to Denver was go get new immediate hour-long glasses, which took well over an hour, but whatever. And I mean, it took all day, and they were obscenely, ridiculously expensive, but I was able to get a new prescription and glasses that got me through for the last month, and then could order like glasses that had my full prescription, because I wear bifocals and they could only do a single lens. So they were very frustrating and terrible. These ones, I can see again. I can read. Wow. I don't really like them on me yet, because they're very trendy and sort of see-through. It's for the people that actually like their face. And so they have the clear glasses so you can see your face. I didn't think they were that see-through. I'm very not used to them, but I can see, and I think that's great. You still can't see the stars. That's too bad. Is this cat following me? He's probably ahead of me. Oh, my hands are starting to freeze. Okay. So the other thing, I said this was a continuation of yesterday. Yesterday when I was like, I have all these things I need to do. Let me start a new puzzle. Let me sort this stupid new puzzle. Which I immediately put away because I have so many things that I'm doing. Next 2 weeks are packed. Because where is he? Anyway, because and again, well, how can I be again? I was thinking it, I didn't say it. So for the first time, I don't want to make like a big announcement. It's more like, hey, what crazy stressful thing am I doing as a distraction right now? Oh, this is where the ghost is supposed to be. I hear nothing. It went to Florida for the winter because it's smart. Or it's hibernating animal. Anyway. I don't know where my hibernating animal is. He'll start meowing and yelling at me soon. Anyway, so not that I'm making an announcement. Just this is what I'm doing. And I hate doing this. I hate saying I'm going to do something because then if I don't actually pull it off and complete it, I feel like garbage. Things like I keep a bullet journal of a list of everything I'm supposed to do in that day. Let me tell you, at least 95% of what I put on that list, I get done. Because I'm not allowed to say I'm going to do something and not do it. And people again, my autistic kid, shouldn't call him that. People freak out, except everybody knows who I'm talking about. My son has autism, and if I say I'm going to do something, he cannot, the world is broken if I don't do what I say I'm going to do. I am very well trained for completing what I do. So I really hate saying, I'm going to do this. And then what if I don't? But anyway, so today's gingerbread day. I'm pretty sure that a couple of years ago, I know I put it on Instagram. I think I've made videos, but at least once I put up a gingerbread house that I made. Well, this year, I'm not only I'm going, see, it's really hard for me to say I'm going to do something because I have no confidence I'm going to be able to pull off what my plan is. My plan is difficult. I actually talked to a professional candy maker who was like, that's really hard. And I went, oh my God, what am I doing? But, there he is. See, he's right beside me the whole time. Oh my God. I am planning on making a gingerbread house and entering it in, I think they call it the Gingerbread Extravaganza or something like that. It's at, I should not put this up here. Okay, it doesn't matter. There's nobody lives anywhere near me that watches these videos. There's nobody that's actually going to try and go see this thing and whether or not I actually put it in there. So I don't have to worry, really, right? If I lived in the middle of a big city, then it's possible somebody would show up. So whatever. So it's, this thing takes place at the Booth Bay Opera House, which, if you actually did want to go see gingerbread houses, it's 4 days long and it's free. And people make gingerbread houses, put them in there for a competition. I have purposefully come up with a concept that I do not believe is eligible for any of the contests except the best in show, which everything that's entered is eligible for that, which these are pros So there's no way that I would be in contention for that if I could actually even do this thing. I don't even know if I'll be able to finish it. So that takes the pressure off there. But the houses get auctioned for charity. So it's like, okay, this is a nice thing I could do. This is a massive distraction. This is a huge, massive challenge. Nice. Somebody put their dog out. Come on, Pop. So today's the day I'm supposed to start. I did sign up for it. Oh God. Sign up for this contest thing and say I'm going to submit this house. Yikes. I'm supposed to actually make the gingerbread. Now, there's still like half an hour left in the night. I could make it because, again, I don't put things on my list and then not complete them. And I mean, you have to make the dough and have it refrigerate for an entire day before you can actually start making this stupid thing. It takes a while. So you have to refrigerate it for a day. You have to bake the stuff off. It has to dry out for a minimum of 1 day, usually 2, before you can actually start doing any sort of construction. And then I think it's the 14th or 13th or something like that. There's Poppy. They have to dry it. You have to drop it off. And the weekend, or not the weekend, it's like, this is my weekend because it's 2 days. The beginning of that week, I'm doing a mini trip to Boston. So effectively, I think I need to have this done by the 10th or the 11th. So pretty soon, pretty quick. And it's not going to be super elaborate. It's going to be fairly small. There's not going to be that much decoration. There's going to be sort of a lot of pieces because I'm going to cement cookies together to make it hold up instead of doing you're supposed to put a wall against a wall and they stand vertically. No, I'm going to stack and glue cookies together. So there's going to be a lot of them, but they're going to be stacked on top of each other, so it's not going to be like taking a lot of space, and they're all going to be the same shape. Because, yeah. But it will be a matter of, can I pull this thing off? And the small bit that I actually have to decorate really has to be decorated. And the entire thing could collapse, of course, because it's gingerbread, and that's what it does. There's light coming from somewhere. I don't know where. Anyway. But yes, that is my distraction. This is my real deal distraction with an actual goal, actual steps, actual deadline. That is a good, adaptive, stressful distraction because it's not like physically harming me, and because it can't like take over my entire life because it's limited in scale and capacity and has a time limit. He's going up the hill. Why? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, also look, they've you can't see it. They've almost got this road construction done. Anyway. So yes, it's kind of weird that I'm still doing. Oh, where did it go? Come back. That I'm doing these distractions when I've got such a stressful job. And it is kind of sick if I need to sort of fill the time that I spent doing stupid funeral crap with something equally stressful. But, oh well, it's for charity. So, I don't know. I lament needing to do distractions instead of, having a life, or getting a life, or having the guts to get a life. I lament having to have the distractions because my job is so stressful right now. And it probably will be forever. Here comes a car. Please, cat, do not get squished. See, look. Nifty new curbings. And he's back up into the mush. It's not even a cop. That's a miracle. But he's back up. And it's freezing and my hands are freezing. So I'm going to cut this off. But, yeah. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I can say, hey, look, I made the dough and I cut it out and I baked it and woohoo, I'm making progress. Because I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I think I can spend time on it. I think that doesn't mean I can. Anyway, so that's my nice, stressful little what I'm doing as a distraction at the moment to get through this month. And I'm sure I'll be making another video soon. Bye.